So the reason why I've come back to Avanti Academy is predominantly for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I liked how the course was structured, fundamental 5 over 5 days. I just thought it was a really good idea. And secondly, because it's over a weekend, it wasn't taking too much time out from my clinical diary, which obviously as a practicing clinician is very, very important for me. I think the advantages of the course was the quality of the teaching and the fact that each day built for the next one. So as the course progressed, we could start to see this patient's come in for this issue, but they've also got this issue which is contributing to their main concern. So by the time we got to the end of the course, I felt a lot more confident in global diagnosis of the patient as opposed to, oh, I'm just going to hit the frown lines, just going to hit the crow's feet, just going to hit nasolabials. You know, it really helped me open my eyes to appropriate diagnosis and appropriate treatment planning. Having now done the course, I think I'm very confident in avoiding complications as far as possible because of the techniques that I've been taught by Richens and the team. And if there were any complications, I'm a lot more confident in being able to manage them as well. So I feel like the course has been structured appropriately to avoid, the best thing to do is avoid complications. So we've got to no-go zones. This is the technique that we want you to use. But as I said, if there are any complications, it's like, okay, right, this is what I need to do. So yeah, I'm ready to start pushing the envelope a bit now. I think what I enjoyed about the course was Richens' teaching approach. He's not authoritarian. There's not 150 delegates here. And you can tell he genuinely wants to impart his knowledge. You know, and he said, this is how I used to do it. These are the problems that I used to have. This is what I'm doing now. This is how I want you to do it. And watching him do the demonstrations and then the hands-on immediately afterwards, it builds your confidence pretty quickly. I think it's critical doing all 5 at the same time, otherwise you can't really help your patients. I do genuinely think that the course is structured correctly, as I said, so that each day builds on the next, and by the time you get to the end of the 5, even if you don't have any experience in any facial aesthetics at all, you should be able to take a step back, look at the patient and go, okay, I can see that this is the problem, this is the problem, this is what I want to do for the patient. One of the reasons why I liked the Avanti Academy is I like the fact that the courses weren't stretched out over a very long period of time. It wasn't over like 4, 5, 6 months, because it was in quite a short condensed time over a couple of weekends. Is if there's anything that we start to, if you have any questions, we can get them answered pretty quickly. And again, I like the fact that it was done over a weekend, so there's very little downtime in terms of clinics. I'm actually waiting for Richens to start the advanced courses. I'll certainly be back. I've now got the confidence that I need to start implementing what I've learned straight away. And I'm sure that I'll be back pretty quickly to learn the next stages in my career in facial aesthetics. So without a doubt, I'll be back to do advanced training. Whether you're an experienced practitioner looking for a refresher or whether you are new to facial aesthetics, I think you're going to learn plenty from coming from the courses. So I can highly recommend them for sure. I think the course is definitely good value for money, because it's just not only the knowledge that you gain, but the fundamental skills to be able to implement that quickly in practice. So if you know how to build your business quickly, the return on investment is going to be pretty quick, pretty soon. And so I'd definitely say it was value for money, absolutely. The team have been absolutely fantastic. So from everything from booking, even before that, even now I'm thinking about refreshing my training in facial aesthetics, there's no pressure. It's just, you know, it's okay, if this is what you want to do, this is how we do it. Receiving the course material, everything's done in a fantastic fashion. And Richens is just a great teacher. He's very chilled out, very relaxed, and he has a way of explaining things where you get it very easily. It's just like, oh right, that makes sense, as opposed to using technical jargon and you're going, I didn't quite understand that. So it's just been a fantastic 5 days.